Do you remember the days when a night at the movies cost less than a cup of coffee today? When a crumpled dollar bill in your pocket was your golden ticket to another world? Tonight on Golden Hour Rewind, we're looking back at a time when movie tickets cost just $1 and the magic felt endless. 1. The Dollar Dream. In the 1960s and 70s, movie theaters weren't about luxury recliners or endless snacks. They were about escape. For just a single dollar, you could slip into the dark, find your seat, and lose yourself in a story larger than life. 2. The theater experience. Neon signs lit up the sidewalks, and the smell of fresh popcorn floated into the night air. Families, couples, and groups of kids all lined up, clutching that dollar bill, excited for the magic waiting inside. 3. What a Dollar Bought You. That small green note bought not just a movie, but an evening. You'd get the newsreel, maybe a cartoon short, and then the big feature film. Sometimes even a double feature 2 movies for the price of one. 4. A dollar in perspective. Back then, a dollar had real value. Gas was under 50 cents a gallon, and a burger was about 25 cents. But spending that dollar on a movie felt like spending it on wonder itself. 5. Saturday matinees. For kids, Saturday matinees were the highlight of the week. A dollar meant superheroes, cowboys, or cartoons on the big screen, while parents enjoyed a quiet afternoon at home. 6. The social hub. Movie theaters weren't just about films. They were where teenagers went on first dates, where families bonded, and where whole towns came together. For a dollar, you bought not just a ticket, but a memory. 7. The rise of multiplexes. By the late 70s and early 80s, the dollar dream began to fade. Multiplexes replaced single-screen theaters, and prices slowly crept up. The $1 ticket became a story people told, rather than a reality. 8. Dollar theaters of the 80s and 90s. Even when ticket prices rose, some towns had dollar theaters showing second-run films. It was cheaper, the screens were a little worn, but the experience was pure magic for families on a budget. 9. Why it felt special. Maybe it wasn't just the price. Maybe it was the excitement of saving your allowance, the thrill of standing in line, the hush when the lights dimmed. That feeling was priceless, and it all began with a dollar. 10. What we lost today. Tickets can cost $15 or even $20, and streaming has replaced the theater for many. But ask anyone who grew up in the golden days of cinema, and they'll all tell you, nothing compared to the joy of sliding a single dollar across the counter and walking into a world of magic. That was our rewind to a time when movies cost just a dollar, but the memories were worth a lifetime. Do you remember your first movie ticket? Tell us in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Hour Rewind, where the past always plays on the big screen.